Award-winning Canadian singer, songwriter and producer Deborah Cox is heading to our shores in July for the Magic Music Session. The multi-award winning singer is known for her powerful vocals in some of her hit songs, including Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, We Can't Be Friends, and Things Just Ain't the Same, and Who Do You Love? Last year, Cox was inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. She joins us now to give us a teaser of what to expect during her show. Thank you very much, Deborah, for your time this afternoon. I think the last time we heard from you was via a tweet in 2019 about not such a pleasurable flight experience. So here you are, ready to come back to South Africa. How are you feeling?
I'm great. Thank you. Nothing's going to stop me from coming back. I always have a wonderful, wonderful time. I have a deep, deep connection with South Africa. It's a very special place, holds a very dear place in my heart. And there's nothing like the supporters and the fans who have been with me over decades while I've done all different types of projects. They've been extremely supportive, so I'm really looking forward to getting back there.
Sure. Tell us about your attraction to the country. When did the relationship start?
Oh, it started very early in the 90s, early in my career. It was the first place that I had performed to a full stadium of people. And just looking out into the audience was really, really mind-blowing. I think it was, almost 70,000 people, just singing the words to all of my songs, something that was a real sort of hobby and passion and grew into a real career. So I feel really connected. The audiences there know music. They know my music intimately. They know the songwriters. They know the producers. They know the musicians that played on the records and the songs and stuff. It's really special to hear your own music coming back to you from just thousands of people singing along.
Absolutely. And tell us about what to expect, I guess, for the show.
Oh, what to expect? Well, listen, the last time that I was there were a lot of songs that were apparently requested that I didn't perform. So this time, I want everyone to know that they will hear the songs that they've requested. I've gotten all of the Instagram messages, tweets, and Facebook messages about specific songs that were not even singles. So they'll have the opportunity to hear them live. We're going to be dancing. We're going to be singing. I'm sure I'll be brought to tears at some point because it's just been such a long time, and we've all been sort of, we haven't had a chance to really connect as a people in a long time. So I'm looking forward to just bringing some love and positivity and good music to the stage.
Yeah, I mean, and during that time, right, since we last saw you in 2019, we had COVID-19. There's been a lot that has happened in the world. Where's your mindset at? I mean, what has, the past 3 years or so?
The past 3 years,
meant in your life?
Been a lot of reconnection, a lot of rethinking, pivoting a bit. Over that time, I've started different projects. One on a musical tip that was a lot more intimate, more introverted, and then also started a wine company. My rosé I launched just a few months ago here in the U.S., and we'll be bringing it there as well soon. But a lot of other interests that I've had have come to fruition, and I think what I've learned throughout the whole process is just to not give up, not stop, just continue doing what you love, continue to do what you're passionate about, and it'll find its way, and the right timing presents itself. But just keep moving forward and don't quit.
Time. It heals, it reveals, it's everything, I guess. We recently also lost Tina Turner. The world lost Miss Turner.
Oh, yeah.
Who was she to you, and how did you receive the news?
Oh, huge inspiration. Huge inspiration. I've got, tapes of me singing her songs when I was 10 years old. I mean, she made a huge impact. I think the biggest thing for me is just how she forged forward in creating her own lane as a woman who was far more mature in her 40s at the time to break down barriers and be a real trailblazer in the in her lane. You know what I mean? I mean, no one was doing what she was doing. And I think that's what is the thing that I really respect and love about her the most is the fact that she created her own style, her own, she had this confidence that just, nobody could tell her anything outside of what she believed in. And I think that's what it is. That's the thing that you got to build within yourself, is that belief in yourself. And then you can pretty much accomplish anything because no one can steer you in any direction. She will be deeply missed, and I'm happy to say that I have seen her, just before, she passed. And I've seen her a number of times in concert. So she remains a true inspiration, and her music will live on and her legacy will live on. So she's left us with a lot to continue to be inspired by.
The same could be said about you. You've shaped a lot of relationships. You've shaped a lot of, hearts, for lack of a better expression. And so, ma'am, how do you continue to look so good in 2023? Drink water, mind your business.
That's what I do. I mind my business. I find a way to find peace in the midst of all the craziness. I like my quiet time. Like, I have no qualms about being by myself. Like, I'm totally good just by myself. And my family knows that too. And I think that's part of why and how I just stay very centered. Music is a big part of it. If I'm sad or if I'm happy, doesn't matter the time of day, music, I put on some music. I put on some, some Afro beats. I mean, my playlist, seriously, is all different types of music. And that is what just changes my spirit and my energy throughout my day. It keeps me very connected. And that means a lot to me.
I think it's safe to say that, I guess, a large part of your music speaks about love. So what is love to you? For somebody that has healed hearts, that has made people cry, what does that look like for you?
I think love is very complicated. I think finding and figuring out how to be a person that can love unconditionally is a journey within itself, because there's no right or wrong answer and there's no straight linear answer. I think when you're living in it, when you're in the present, when you're figuring it out along the way, that's when you figure out what real love is. It's something that you just kind of have to discover on your own, because it can mean different things to different people. It can mean different things to you. So yeah, still on that journey. I'll just keep singing different songs about it.
Looking forward to it. You mentioned Afro beats. Who's on your playlist?
Yes. Oh my gosh, Sun El musician, Simi. So many. There's a plethora of artists. And what I love about South African music, what I love about Afrobeats is there's different levels of it. There's different types of soul music that comes from it. A different vibration. Every song has its own vibe. And I think that's what makes it interesting. It's not the same. It's not the same old, same old. It's like there's something different that I hear in the music all the time. So I love. I would love to collaborate. I would love to do more. And I'm on the road to discovering and rediscovering that side of my musical self.
Sure. As we wind down the conversation, what are you grateful for today?
Oh, grateful for life. Grateful. Seriously, literally, I'm grateful that I woke up this morning to experience this, to have this conversation with you, to be able to connect, to still be here doing what I love to do, with music, with the art, that I have. I'm grateful for a family that understands how important this is just for my own sanity. I think it's important as a woman, as you mature and you become more, just sort of, discovering yourself. We all are discovering different parts and different sides of ourselves. I think it's important to have people around you that support that don't mind you changing, that don't mind your growth. And so for me, I feel very fortunate that I have a family that understands that and gets that about me.
Absolutely, because it is said not everybody that is with you is for you, so treasure those who are for you.
Exactly.
Deborah Cox, thank you very much.
True.
Great to be in conversation with you. She's heading to South African shores in July. Thank you.